Hey yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before this starts, I just want to say, if you're new, just hit that subscribe button. It's free. Just turn the button from red to gray. I would really appreciate it. That's kind of it. There's also a Discord that you can join down in the description. We talk about anything, Wiz. It's just a nice community, whatever. Boy, yeah. There's a few reasons that I want to make this video. And it's because I want these to be fixed, you know? I don't even know what I'm going to title it yet. I got some ideas, but it's probably going to be some sort of random clickbait. But I just want to talk about some broken exploits that exist in Wiz. So what you kind of clicked on this video for was the title and the thumbnail. And that's kind of all about dooring. If you don't know what dooring is, it's a way to cheat ranked. That's basically it. I had someone DM me a long time ago asking me to cover dooring and make a video about it so it's more known to the public. And I kind of put it off for a while because because around that time was when I talked about the crit exploit in in the beginner tier, and then more people started doing it and they never fixed it. But I've realized that I lost all faith in Wizard101. I really don't care what happens anymore. So if I just make an exploit more widely known, it's not my problem. I really do not care. So essentially, dooring is a way to manipulate, I guess you could say, how much rank you earn and lose after doing a ranked PvP match. You know, when you hop into a match, you have that normal plus 16 if you win or minus 16 if you lose. That's how Wizard101 has been for a while. Before, in the past, there was an old ELO system, but they got rid of that. They're going to bring it back, but that's not really part of this video. We're going to be focusing on that plus 16 and that minus 16 because that is something pretty interesting. And for the sake of the community, I'm not going to show how to do the exploit. I can explain it, but I've never done it. I have no clue how to properly do it. I've just been told. So I'm just going to relay some information. From what I know, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but whenever you're into a match, I'll actually just queue up right now just to kind of make this a little bit easier, and I'll just not accept it. So pretend that I just got a match and this says go to arena, right? I'm pretty sure that the moment I click go to the arena, right? Pretend I just click go to the arena, I would walk through this door at the same exact time. It's something along those lines. I'll be I'll come back in a second to double check my information. But by doing that, it manipulates the rank that you get. All right, I looked for how to actually do dooring, and I couldn't figure out who DM'd me. I couldn't find the DMs. It doesn't matter. It's something along those lines, and I think it's actually better for the sake of Wiz and for the sake of the community that I actually don't tell you exactly how to do it, because I honestly have no idea how, and I really don't care anyways. But yeah, it's basically something along those lines where you click go to the arena right when you walk through any zone or door. I don't know if it's this door specifically, but it's basically that's kind of what you have to do to make it work. And when you do this, for some reason in the game, it makes it so if you win or if you lose your ranked match, you always get bonus 16 rank. That's the best way to say it. So if you win, instead of getting the normal plus 16, you get plus 32. For you to go all the way from 500 rank, which is the base rank, to Warlord is 25 matches. If you were to only door, it would take you 13 matches. You can literally go 13-0 and be a Warlord using this exploit. And the counterpart to this, you know, how I explained how if you win, you get 32 rank instead of normal 16. If you lose, normally you would lose 16 rank. But as I said, whatever happens, you get an extra 16 added on. So instead of losing 16, you lose nothing. You literally lose 0 rank by dooring. So I'm just going to explain this one more time, right? You queue into the match, you do whatever you need to do to get it to work, and then you play that match out. If you win, you get 32 rank. If you lose, nothing happens. And it's it doesn't matter. You lose nothing, you gain nothing. So it's whatever. It's weird. The next exploit I want to talk about is one that I kind of mentioned before, which is the low-level crit tier exploit thingamajig, whatever. I've already made 2 or 3 videos about this topic, and the way you do this is you're under level 60, so you're technically in beginner tier. If I try and queue up, right, I'm in beginner tier. Level 58, I'm under level 60, I have no critical and no block. If I were to go and queue up right now, right, I would be placed in beginner tier. Beginner tier is supposed to have 0 crit and 0 block basically placed inside of it. If I were to put this hat on, right, I now have 50 crit. I don't know if you noticed the problem here, but I queued up into beginner tier, and I have critical. That's not how you're supposed to do it. That's not how PvP should work. And essentially, that's all that is. So, if you really want to be an a-hole, what you can do is you can make a brand new, like, level 50. You can make a brand new wizard. You can get the advanced elixir thing, you know? You can do this exploit so you have critical and beginner tier. And then every time you get a match, you do the door. You door, and then it's a double. You exploit twice as much. I don't see the problem with it. I'm being sarcastic. Don't do this. It's awful. So that's 2 of the 3 PvP exploits that I currently am aware of. The next one, I don't know if you can technically call it an exploit. You kind of can, but I'm not sure if you would really call it an exploit. If you do a lot of tournaments in Wiz, you probably know about this one. And it's the 2v2, you can set who goes first on your team. That's kind of how it works. Every time you're in this 2v2 tournament, you're signed up with like a teammate, a friend, or a partner, whatever. There is a way to make it so whoever's on the team, if it's a 2v2, you can make it so if you want the storm on your team maybe, or the fire, or whoever you want to be hitting, you can make them go second on your team every single time. Now, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but it's something of your other teammate goes first. Like, say that the team is like a storm and a balance. The balance would just hit like go to arena, you know, like completely normal like that. And then the person that you want to be second, they would also hit go to the arena, but they would like hold down the button. They hold down something. I'm not sure if you need to play in windowed mode and you need to like click on the bar at the top. You know what I mean? My screen's frozen right now. You do some sort of holding. I'm not sure if it's the go to the arena button or if it's the windowed bar at the top. I'm pretty sure it's the bar. But for whatever reason, you basically load in late to the match. That's all it works. That's all it is. So it counts that you accepted the match. It counts that the enemy team accepted the match, so the match is loaded in. Your teammate, they load in just fine. But you, for some reason, you're stuck in a limbo. Your wizard is stuck in some random limbo for some reason. And then whenever you want to, you just let go, and then you'll just be placed second. You'll be teleported late to the arena. It's not a very massive like exploit, and I wouldn't even call it an exploit really, but it's something kind of to note where I don't think it's meant to be in the game. There definitely should be something of the sort where you can choose who goes first and second if you're doing like a 2v2, a 3v3, or 4v4, something along those lines, where you can choose, hey, I'm a balance, I want to be first, or I'm a life, I want to be second. You know, I think that'd be an actual good option to add to the game. But as I said, I really don't know if I would call this an exploit. You can use it in a way, in a competitive advantage, I guess, so it's not random, but it's really not like a massive advantage, you know what I mean? So those are all 3 of the PvP exploits that I am currently aware of. And all the, like these 3, they all work. All of them, they still work.